Every year, the cost of new cars seems to increase along with the amount of technology that is added to them. A new car is simply out of the question for the great majority of us who are seeking for a strong, dependable vehicle. Buying old cars is actually the most environmentally responsible choice we can make, especially when you consider how much energy and resources are utilized to produce new cars. Having said that, it may also frequently lead us into a trap with rising expenditures as repair bills accumulate as a result of work that the prior owners either neglected to complete or did not complete properly. We all too frequently find that the monthly payments on a used car are more than those on a new car. In this video, we show you 4 cars that you should avoid, of all costs. Did you ever bought something you regret? Leave it in the comments below. Number 1. Honda Accord. Most are now a little overpriced, arguably worth it, but the rest that are affordable have usually been abused by owners not willing to spend anything on the poor cars. They were also packed with 90s tech, and if they don't get maintained, will indeed turn into a maintenance nightmare. Number 2. Mini Cooper R56. Although these funky-looking little city cars might look like a bargain, they were never cheap to begin with, and they are just far too new to be affordable now, so if they are, then something is amiss. Being made by BMW means BMW running costs, so even if their failure-prone plastic water pump hasn't given up yet, it will still cost you a small fortune to keep them on the road in maintenance alone. Number 3. Ford Explorer. The second-generation Explorer made headlines for all the wrong reasons, as its controversy with tire supplier Firestone led to a class action lawsuit. The upshot of this can still be felt by buyers of these SUVs decades later. To prevent the thing from rolling over, they insisted that lowering the tire pressures would save you from that fate. That caused the blowouts, only with the stock tires, the aforementioned lawsuit, and atrocious fuel economy. So you will always be stuck between a rock and a hard place with these old SUVs. Number 4. VW Golf MK4. In most countries, the Golf was actually a top seller, so parts are cheap and everyone knows how to work on them. In the US, not so much. Parts are not all that cheap, and you will usually need to take them to a VW specialist who has the appropriate diagnostic tools, so even though they might seem affordable, maintenance costs will add up. Well, we hope we could give you some useful information.